Shana Tova. My name is Mitch Goldberg. This is my amazing wife, Katie. On June 6, 2014, I proposed to Katie. She said yes. And not wanting to give the other any chance to get cold feet, we circled August 10th, 2014, 6 weeks later, to get married. And so with that, we set out to plan a wedding in 6 weeks. We knew of Temple Bethel from having attended a ceremony that Rabbi Dan officiated, and so one day we came in to talk to him. But he was away on sabbatical, and we were introduced to a new rabbi who had just joined the temple, Rabbi Greg Weissman. From the moment we met Rabbi Greg, we felt a sense of warmth and comfort, and we really appreciated the fact that he was our generation and going through the same life cycles that we were going through. Moreover, we really appreciated the fact that for young families like us just starting out, the temple offered reduced rates, and included in those reduced rates was the ability to use these beautiful facilities for our wedding. And so on August 10th, 2014, Katie and I were married here in the sanctuary, and Rabbi Greg officiated. We grew to know Rabbi Greg, his wonderful wife Tammy, and their beautiful daughters. And we became fast friends. 2 years later, when we found out we were pregnant with our first child, Michael, Rabbi Greg was the first person outside our immediate family that we called. And he was there in the hospital when Mikey was born, and he was there with the moil for Mikey's bris. In fact, he even offered to cut us a deal. A camel and some sheep for Mikey to marry one of his daughters. However, in November 2016, when Katie was 6 months pregnant, her mother Madeline was diagnosed with breast cancer, stage 4 breast cancer that had metastasized to the brain. Again, the first call outside our immediate family was Rabbi Greg, who was there in the hospital with us instantly. Even Rabbi Jessica, with whom we had just been forming a relationship and getting to know, came and visited us in the hospital. She even showed Madeline how to use an iPad so she could watch Shabbat services that she couldn't attend. The next 11 months were and will hopefully remain the most difficult time of our lives. Throughout it all, Temple Bethel was there for us as a rock to lean on. On October 23rd, 2017, Madeline lost a battle with cancer, and she was laid to rest here at the mausoleum. Rabbi Greg delivered a beautiful eulogy full of laughter and tears that brought levity and comfort to an otherwise difficult time. As you can see, in the relatively short time we have been with Temple Bethel, we've been through all the life cycles, and Temple Bethel has been there with us every step of the way. We never knew when we first walked through these doors that day in the summer of 2014 how much we would need the temple in our lives. And we know that the temple will continue to be a large part of our lives. I'm thrilled to say that Katie and I are expecting our second child in February, another son, and we're going to have Mikey and his little brother enrolled in the Early Learning Center, and to have their B'nai Mitzvah here at the temple where their grandmother Madeline can watch over us. Who knows? If Rabbi Greg throws in some additional sheep, maybe we can cut a package deal. We speak from personal experience when we say that the sense of community and support that the temple brings to its congregants is invaluable. We thank the temple for letting us share our story, but our story isn't unique. It's one of hundreds, if not thousands, of stories that young Jewish families in our community are living today. And that's why it's so important that we all do whatever we can to make sure that every young family, regardless of means, has the same sense of belonging to a supportive Jewish community that Katie and I have. Katie and I make it a point to give back to the temple